This is Yohhamgambal. We're back playing Pikmin 3. Last time, we saw Charlie, Alf, and Brittany crash land on PNF 404. We were Charlie for a minute, but then he was eaten by some type of monster, and now we are Alf, and we are trying to get back with Brittany, who has crash landed and is now stranded. Now, anyways, if you press the check in the minus button, you can actually get some talking, some banter. It's actually pretty cool, something we don't have in Pikmin 1 or 2. And when there's more characters, they'll do more talking between each other. I wonder if it has to do with that meteorite we always run into. Gee, it's not like, you know, Olimar, Louie have crash landed on this planet because of a meteor. I wonder if that meteor holds some type of significance to the series. Is that the right word? I really hope it is, or I'm gonna sound stupid. Anyways, the Garden of Hope. And the ship doesn't spit us out. It pops us out nicely. And there's our onion. And now it's just teaching you about where the Pikmin are, so we can go ahead and call our 21 cherries. And we flip out of joy. Yep. Stand under the onion? Onion? It's the onion. Okay, now this is helpful. Now we can check Pikmin status, so we can see how many Pikmin we have all together. We can see how many Pikmin are in the wild without our leadership, and we can yeah, it's really helpful. So anyways, we got a couple things to do. First, we need to build up our Pikmin army just a tiny bit. There's a Bulborb. I mean, no, not Bulborb. But yeah, we're gonna have those guys start working on this over here. They're gonna work on the wall over there. Now we need to get that. I want to get that butterfly. Actually, why don't you go ahead and help right there? Kill that butterfly. And you go ahead. No, first we'll pluck these Pikmin. Alright, go ahead, help with that. And you go ahead, help with the bridge over there. That should make the bridge finished. Alright. Yep, the bridge is finished over there. Did I get the... Yep, I did. Okay, call you back. They're almost done. Alright. Okay, they're done already. You go ahead, break that. And go ahead and... I should have just made them charge that. Oh well. And here we have another data file. Yep, so once Pikmin are... when they're transporting something, they'll come right back to where it is. Now, if you're just collecting like something that, like a fruit, they won't come back for it. Unless they're like grapes. That's the only time they'll come back for a fruit. Because, you know, if there's multiple pieces to the fruit, they'll come back for it. But if it's just like one big fruit, then they won't, you know. So look at, we've already lost, one sundial is almost completely gone. Now we have, Bulborb over here. Now you can hide in those plants over there, and then he won't find you. But we're just gonna sneak behind him, and swarm his butt, which pretty much kills them. It does a lot of damage. First we're gonna go ahead, you get that, you get that. You go ahead, start breaking that down. Gonna have all my Pikmin working on this for now. And then I'll make 10 Pikmin bring this Bulborb back. Look at him. He's so dead. Man, does he look creepy. Like, great creepy, you know what I mean? It's like, look at that texture to detail. Look at those spots. Why would you have those in the wild? What kind of usefulness would those spots have in the wild? I can't think of any. Hey, it's Brittany. Oh no, I can see her butt. Quickly, call her up, Alfie. Oh, she's okay. Cool. That was the creepiest nap I've ever seen. Well, luckily, you seem pretty safe in there. Alright. There's a piece of fruit. Oh! It's a strawberry, but as the game likes to call it, a sunset berry. I love the names this game gives it. Easy, my friend. We will send the Pikmin to get it. But while they're gonna go get that, we're gonna go ahead and go into this cave because there's something very important we need in here. Something crucial. Alright. It's another onion, but it's gray. Holy crap, it's an octopus thing. It's a Pokemon? Looks like a Pokemon. What is this thing called? The Badusalo Lurker. This thing's pretty this thing, though, reminds me a lot of the jellyfish from the second game. Unfortunately, those jellyfishes are gone. But it does basically the same thing. It will just, you know, eat up your Pikmin, but not do any damage to them. So just killing. Wow, we've already lost, it's been a lot of time. And here we go, the rock Pikmin. Or as I call them, the coconut Pikmin, because, well, coconuts are hard and I think they're fruits. I don't know. The rock Pikmin have quickly become one of my favorite Pikmins. I still love the yellows and the whites, but the rock Pikmin are so adorable. Anyways, the rock Pikmin are very cool. As you can probably guess, the rock Pikmin are hard, and when you throw them, they can break this crystal-like or glass-like substance. The thing is, though, rock Pikmin cannot grab onto enemies. So if you throw them at an enemy, they won't latch on. They'll just bounce off of it, but damage it. Also, rock Pikmin cannot be stomped or stabbed. They are impervious to being stomped as well as being stabbed. So, and also, I'm not sure if this is true. Oh yeah, you can press C to switch between Pikmin. I'm not sure if this is true, but it feels like the rock Pikmin carry things faster than the other Pikmin, except for white, of course. But it feels like the rock Pikmin are faster while carrying things than the all other types of Pikmin, and I'm not even sure if that's true, but it just feels like that. So yeah, I don't know. It just... Oh, I want you... Oh, okay, the Drake's analyzing something. Normally, the Drake won't show you this when it comes to fruit, only for the first time. See, it's kind of hard to see here, but on my Coolpad screen, it's pretty big and nice. The sunset berry. And then we get some juice. Very lovely, delicious juice. Pikmin U. I think it's pretty cool how they, you know, they juice it and then they take the seeds back to their planet for use. So now we get a fruit thing in it, and we can read what the fruit tastes. The readings of the fruit are actually pretty funny. You can only see it on the Coolpad pad, though. You can't see it on the TV screen, unfortunately. Yeah, Brittany's the one who writes it. Alright, what was I doing? Alright, I was throwing you over there. Okay, I need you guys over here. Need to get this one done. Okay? You can go ahead and carry this one back. Or not, whatever. Oh, there's this. Yes. Rock Pikmin are very hard. That's why they're called rock Pikmin. The rock Pikmin, when they're coming out of the onion, look really funny. They're all jagged and stuff. But yeah, the rock Pikmin, though, I find extremely adorable. I mean, they're so jagged and stuff, and they make cute little sounds. And like I said, I can't confirm it, but it just feels like they move faster when it comes to carrying items. I don't know if it's true, but it just feels like that. But anyways, with the rock Pikmin, we can now break this crystal wall, by throwing them at them. Only the rock Pikmin can break these. Well, also bomb rocks, which do come back, and all Pikmin can use them, not just yellows, because I believe in the first game all Pikmin were supposed to be able to use them, but you know they ran out of time, and yellow Pikmin were supposed to be electricity, but that was until the second game. So we got a free Brittany. Brittany! She's all pink and she has high heels, which really pissed off Ocarina Surge. These are my Pikmin buddies. Damn straight they're cute. It's a lemon! I like how all these fruit are just perfectly just out here in the open. Whoop, no, I don't want to throw a rock Pikmin over there. I want my rocks. I just love how all this fruit is just perfectly out there. You can throw captains again, you know, just like in the... You know, it's just like the second game. So yeah, we can switch captains by pressing the minus button. And because we have two captains right now, it's a lot easier to, what's the word I'm looking for? To grab, to pluck Pikmin out. Unfortunately, we don't get, the horn from Pikmin 2, which allows us to just, you know, blow the Pikmin out. And here it shows, when, you throw rock Pikmin, they do a lot of damage to smaller enemies. Rock Pikmin are really good because, you know, you can throw them and they just do a ton of damage. Now, there is another... Are the reds not coming? What's going on? I'm looking at my pad and I don't see the reds following me. What's going on here? I can't waste any time. We're kind of on a tight schedule. We gotta get to the boss in this part. They're not moving. That's weird. Huh, why did the... Oh, I must have accidentally called them. Shoot. Oh my gosh, so stupid of me. I'm wasting so much time. Okay, I accidentally called them. Crap. I've just wasted a ton of time. I know it doesn't seem like that, but trust me. This Pikmin game, it's pretty strict with its time. You gotta move fast. Thankfully, though, the Pikmin seem to follow pretty well. Even though they're really behind me, they're still following really well. I guess I'll be okay. I just gotta, you know, move fast. So, let's go ahead and pluck these Pikmin. I wish I had some more rocks, but we'll have to do without. It's really funny. I don't... Like, buds, you never really see bud Pikmin in this game. Like, you never really... I mean, at least with me, I've never had... The only time I've ever seen bud Pikmin was at the beginning of this. Was just right here in this part. Okay. More cutscene. It must be the captain. I don't know. I remember the captain being in a place filled with snow. This place isn't snowy. Alright, and here it's showing us how to use the copad to how to make the captains go where you want them. You have to pick this one up. You even if you avoid it, your other character will pick it up, so you have to pick it up. Anyways, let's get rid of these fiery blowhogs. Thankfully the reds can deal with this, and while they're dealing with this, I'm going to go ahead and start throwing some Pikmin over here. We have a bridge, we need to finish it, but it's not. The bridge is out. Indeed we can. I just gotta make sure that the reds don't take the bodies back, because I sort of need them. Oh, looks like they're going back. Come back here. Not right now. You'll be getting a lot of Pikmin if I do this right. Alright, so I'll go ahead and use the new feature, and we'll go grab these reds that are going back. So I can say go here, and then Alf will go and travel there. It's very convenient and extremely helpful. Okay, you go ahead, deal with that. I'm going to go ahead and put 10 of you guys right there, and then the rest of you guys will go ahead and grab all this in one fell swoop. Okay, Charlie's already got there. Now we're gonna go ahead and put whoops, wrong way. We're gonna go put Charlie right back at the beginning of where we were. So there we go. Okay, grab the rest of those pieces. You reds are gonna help out. Whoops. You gotta be careful though. You gotta make sure that you're actually targeting on something, or you know, you'll just make them disperse. And also, make sure when you're targeting something, they're actually near it, because if they're not, they'll run over to it. And then, if it's like a moving target, they'll eventually give up. So you gotta make sure your target's actually near them. And that should be all of that. The bridge should be done. Let's grab Alf. Okay. I seem to be leaving behind a rock right over here. Okay. Seem to be missing 2 Pikmin. Hold on, let me see where they are. Oh. They're all the way over there. Okay. I'll just leave them. I don't feel like going all the way back there for them. I should be fine with 20 rocks. We're entering some huge cave. Hokatate. I wonder if we know someone. Oh, Captain Olimar. You even said that. Captain Olimar. I love Captain Olimar. I don't even know what it is. He's become like one of my favorite video game characters. Look at the Pikmin just shuffling about. Alright, hopefully I can do this right. This boss fight isn't too hard, but hopefully I don't lose any Pikmin. This is a pretty cool boss fight. This is one of the first boss fights we saw in the Pikmin thing. I forgot what this guy's called, but he has 2 tongues. And he's covered in crystal. So first we gotta go ahead. What you want to do is break his tail. Oh crap. Gotta break his tail. Got his tail, good. Okay, oh gosh, get off me. Get off me. Oh my gosh, get off me. Get off me, crap, I'm missing my chance to hurt him. Now that we got his tail broken, we can go ahead and hurt him. You can break more parts of his body, but I just, you know, breaking his tail is really a lot easier. Because then you can just go straight for his tail. Gotta make sure he's not moving though. Now the Pikmin will charge. Only the red can get on him though. The rocks will just try and. Oh, killed him. Nice. That was simple. The rocks will just keep ramming into him. Nice. That was like the. I think my fastest I've ever beaten him was 30 seconds. So there we go. Not a hard boss. Just get rid of his tail armor and then you can swarm it. And look at that old cell phone. Alright, first, the rock Pikmin are carrying the cell phone back, because like I said, it feels like they move things faster. So the fruit and the phone are the most important things. I could live with the Pikmin not bringing the giant thing back. But I think we'll have plenty of time, though. Yeah, I think we're gonna make it with this one. Usually, it's a pretty quick, it's a pretty close call if I'm just making sure I didn't leave any Pikmin behind. It's a pretty close call if I get the giant, caterpillar thing back. I usually get the foam back and even sometimes the, fruit, but most of the time I do not get the, caterpillar thing back. And let's go ahead and grab those 2 rock Pikmin we left over here. There is also some Wallywogs over here, which we can kill easily now because we have rock Pikmin. Since rock Pikmin just cannot be hurt by stomping. Only thing is, though, we have 2 of them, so we're gonna have to. Yeah, it's gonna take a minute because you know I'm waiting for the We might even be able to grab another fruit today if I move fast enough. But yeah, okay. Elf, I'm getting tired of throwing you by accident. But yeah, oh shoot, don't hurt the red. Don't hurt the red. Okay, whew. Oh crap, didn't want the red over there. Come on, get up. No! I don't want to hurt, because I mean, this guy cannot hurt my rock Pikmin, which is great. Oh, yep, it'll be sundown. And now it's, I don't know if this was in the other Pikmin game, but see, as long as your Pikmin are there, they will be fine. Yeah, I don't think we had that in the other Pikmin games. Okay, get back here. Okay, and there we go. Time. Let's let the rocks deal with that. Come on, coconuts. And the phone's almost back, so that's good. Just gonna let this one cherry deal with this. The rocks can also deal with dirt walls, but they're not nearly as good because they can't cling on top of it. I can bring back these other cherries. And also, you can leave the captains out in the field, and whatever Pikmin are with them, they'll be fine. Nice, we got a cellular phone. I can't say words right. And we're looking at its backside. An ancient communication device. You know, it's kind of funny. They can warp through space, but a telephone is technology they've never seen before. Like, I guess maybe it's such bad technology they've never seen it before. That's the only way I can guess that, you know, it's like, it's so bad, we've never seen this kind of technology before. Okay. Where are the other ones? I mean, we got the phone back, which is all that matters to me, but... And thankfully, if the fruit will be here, too, though. I'm gonna leave Charlie right here, just in case, though. I'm gonna go ahead and throw some rock Pikmin on here. That should help move things along. That one coconut, though, cannot find swings. I love, though, when you're carrying the giant thing, though. When you're carrying the giant bosses, though, it's always funny. Yeah, I won't be able to get another fruit, I think. It's pretty close to its time limit. Another cool thing is, though, if you leave a captain near a bunch of Pikmin that are in the ground, they'll start plucking it by themselves. Yep, so 100 Pikmin is the most we can have. I wonder why it can only be 100 Pikmin at one time. Maybe that's for survival reasons, I don't know. Okay, she's too busy plucking. It might be, nope, yeah, we're not getting the other piece of fruit. I can never get the lime on the first... I mean, I can if I don't go after the boss, but... I got the boss, which is all that matters to me. And we have no Pikmin that are left out here, so that's good. And we got a lot of reds. Oh, wonder there's still a couple more left to pluck. Okay, got them all. Nice, there we go. So, I think that was a pretty successful first day. Alright. 0. Look at them vibrating. And the rock Pikmin thankfully go back to their onion, even though it's all the way across this map. They'll be fine. There's a Bulborb. In a bread bug, because those aren't even their babies, if I'm correct. Those are bread bugs in disguise. Oh gosh, I gotta sneeze. And this is pretty cool. The onions actually fuse together. So this is almost like There's a lot of cool theories. Like I saw a video where someone was talking about how this is like the perfect onion, and the onions that Olimar, the ones that Olimar encountered are like onions that still haven't developed all the way, and that's why they don't fuse together, and that's why the Pikmin stay in them separately. But these onions have, you know, been able to grow long enough to where the point where they can fuse with each other. There's a couple of other cool theories. They're pretty cool. I like the Pikmin theory. And we got the face wrinkler, and now it's on the bottom of our Koppai, the fruit file. It's like, this fruit is so sour that one bite makes my whole face want to climb into my mouth and pull it back out. It's high in Pikmin U, though, so I guess I'll try adding small amounts of the juice to other fruits. To other food. Bitter food. And then the sunset berry. As a scientist and as a food eater, I'm excited about the new source of potential nutrients. I just wish it didn't look like it was covered in pimples. Luckily, the taste of... Wait a minute, I can't read. The taste of it is like delicious and scrumptious had a baby. Let's gather as many as we can. And here we have the dragon fruit, the fire-breathing feast. And my little brother's favorite part of this game is when the juices combine together. So when you have, you know, two different fruits combining juices together. I don't know why, but he just loves that. It also shows you how many Pikmin it requires to carry the fruit, and how much juice you get from the fruit. So Sunseed Berry, you only get 1 cup. Face Wrinkler, you get 1.5. And then, let's see, Fire Breathing Feast. Even though it looks like one of the monstrous beasts that this planet has so many of, this fruit has a light flavor and tons of seeds. It'll be a great food source back home if people don't run away from it in terror. And there we go. So yeah, pretty good. We got couple of fruit today. We got a communication device, so that means we can go farther, and we can go ahead and go to another level, which is good because my main goal is to get all the captains and all the Pikmin before I start collecting all the fruit. So we have 103 reds, and I don't think I'll be needing to farm for any more reds because 103 is plenty. But we will need some more coconuts, some more blacks, some more gray, the rocks, I don't know. The Armored Maudad. Be so diligent. And up into space we go! First it's gotta save the game. Thank you for saving my game, I appreciate it. I don't think a lot of the other videos will be this long. It's just that this day was so long because there were so many tutorials. So it should be a lot shorter the next couple of days. Well, maybe not the next day. The next day might be long too. I don't know. Can't think of any cutscenes in it though, except for maybe 1 or 2 or 3. Okay, I don't know. Hey, there's a picture of Charlie. Nobody calls you that. Alright, so there we go. There's that. And oh, that's so cool. I never noticed. Actually, a cool feature. Whatever picture you take in one of these areas, they'll actually use it right here. I wasn't sure if it did that before because it looked like just a generic picture. But after seeing it right here, it does actually keep the picture that you take with the Koppai, which is really neat. That is so cool. But anyways, we will go to the distant tundra in the next part, but let's go ahead and check in on our captains real quick. Guess they don't need any vegetables. That's kind of funny though. Louis didn't eat vegetables though, he ate bugs and everything. But you know, I'm going to end the video here. So this has been Yohhamgambal. Thanks for watching. See you next time as we continue to play more Pikmin 3. Okay, bye then.